the young antechua, and maybe I'm discovered for Europe. I come a for Ghana. No, me used to tap send, tap send. No fee mobile money transfer. Eye easy, eye convenient, eye fast, and sounds so free. Won't you share? Me discover ye my pimp. Tap send. Intienne. Also download the tap send app. No, ever mobile phone so free. Nefesi kakomu ebusuya for Ghana for na. Tap send. Papa no.
Everybody check now. Check it. Check it. That beat is real. Don't wait, make it kill ya. Get your green select glucometer and check it. Sugar level, check it. Check it. Green select glucometer, check it. Push sugar level, check it. Reselect glucometer. Everybody check now. This advert has been vetted and approved by the FDA.
Emre tudo nani etena ka mu kwanten akotonyo mabegu ye shop mu se ubenya ni nyina ofako enno so ya asem foforo o so to mfa akosika swane ne mpatamu anase achimota lapa se kosinsawam. Jimmy Dale is your one-stop shop distribution for wholesale and retailers. Safa drinks, insure, enyane, anasa ade bia wo pebia. So ukoton ko adia enye bebia wo se wutumwa eye Jimmy Dale. You can locate Jimmy Dale Ventures at Giga Junction inside Soto. Or call us now on 0208-920-996. Jimmy Dale Ventures, the official sponsor for Sammy Flex TV.
Another week just started here on Sammy Flex TV Showbiz Daily, and we have all the 411s, the gist for you guys to follow, and that is what we are about to do. Some interesting lineup here for today's edition of Showbiz Daily. My name is Sammy Flex, obviously with the soldiers here on Sammy Flex TV. Remember that you can also join us every weekday from 7 p.m. Ghana time, and according to your time, you can also enjoy it with no stress. On your screen, Nana Ghana's Beef Nation already seated for today's business, and in the middle, man like Chemo, aka Tim Dodo Solomon, is also here. And I have at the extreme end Kojo King, the Lion Killer, and also Greenville Records signee. We are about to do some more with my team of producers. The guitar Rasta Currency on camera, Richie Flex, editor, director of the show. Emmanuel Fowi Lapiji is the producer, and Gideon Ni Lamtesin as our creative director. If I have this set, then you should know that BBI is fine. You bet me I can send seven. But today, Nana Agradaa is in the news. Shatta Wale is in the news. Black Sheriff is in the news. Ampadu, Sarkodie, and all musicians are also in the news. And maybe many more that we'll be talking about here on the show. But let's start with the first one, which is Nana Agradaa. The woman has been trending. Mekai Gifty was saying, Empress Gifty. I'm trending. Charlie. I'm off a trend. So, whilst we are waiting for it, I've started already receiving calls for our February tour to Dubai, and it's so heartwarming. So many calls coming through with just the announcement, and it means that the first edition that we did with the team went so well, and everybody would want to be a part of it. It is open. Our date is now clear from 9th to 16th February. That is our next trip from 9th February to 16th February. So if you want to be part of this trip, our number is what is on the screen. Just give me a WhatsApp message. Just give us a call and let's have a conversation. I keep saying, you can also give someone a traveling experience like Dr. Anita did for some of my people here at Flex TV. And she tells me she's still going to do some more. So yeah, it is looking good. Thank you so much, Doc. God bless you. So just call me and let's have a conversation. But Agradaa has been in the news since yesterday. for taking money from her church people, or better still, her congregation. Na asemono ase send na me pese Ghana for judge and I say Danny. Instead of not coming expect so Ghanaians will go hard on Agradaa, chastise her, lambast her, in fact, do everything on her for her to feel bad. Now people are also asking, those who want to do that to are they normal? Omuzoma Jimmy, Omuzomi a damn. Say, hey, how? Obi akoye some baby akoye na so a damn saying. How are we judging this case? Who are we to blame, especially when it comes to our religious activities and how they are regulated in Ghana? Both from Malam 4, Dusi 4 to Asof 4 and prophets. How are we regulating these people? That is what I want us to look at first before the rest of the topics will come through here on Showbiz Daily Sammy Flex TV. Now let's go watch one of the videos where the church members started complaining. Agradaa has explained why her actions do. I don't know whether it will make sense to us after watching, but what really happened at the church? Let's watch a video from the church and we'll come back to listen to Agrada's explanation. Then I throw it to my people. Why the problem? Is it Agradaa, regulatory bodies, and now say church members? No? Watch this, I'll be back.
Obibia Wutie Reverend Dr. Mama Pat. Ye to safro all billion. Obibia Wutie Reverend Dr. Mama Pat. Ye to safro all night way. Aye October on the 7th. Now October no aye blessing month. And remember, say this month is spiritual transformation month. And unti and a heavyweight champion. Ye donated 3 billion at the pastori fee ho. Any 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 way. Aye 1 billion. Because Bakubia aye 200 million. 85 no aye 1 billion. And I will say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And also aye 1 billion. And another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And also so aye 1 billion. And ye bra kwa theater way bra all night ni bi. Bejiska kwa ye juma, upeska ko han dan, upeska yo dwetire, baby a wuti ye tu, ya de mi da so, upe champion na se theater way wa ma all night ni bia. Na wa hye wo, sika ni nyina ye de ko, everybody shraw, se wo beba na kai se, ye wo Weja Junction. Baby bia wu fro beba bedun kran no, fro kaswa ka, catcher driver na say, ubesi, e wo Weja Junction, wunya si ya. Jina somebody na say na efre na ye beje so but money say all night we be bantem we bet nanimu na also 3 billion once akavi erade shiraw so beba heavyweight champion international ministry. We are the problem solver. You bring your disgrace and you come and pick your grace. Come and pick your 3 billion grace. God bless you. October all night. Aboseke.
We are na ya say Agradaa ebu nkofo so Weja Junction. Enre nwumri nipa dodo etwa lorry kwan mu ekwa asori ho no mo ye nim de ekose say oye program say wa ye advert on the TV ni so say udi 100 cedi ba ubenya 500 na 1000 and na be to kwa free boko nkoko aflawo chere say o akasa chere wasem ka wasem
donate 3 billion e di ama edwade fo ama mo ton no ama bi opesika ye duma enti oba and ye buy a sky share for me say me sika share 500 and I'm the call 2 gold just all box here and on so be sure na there one more here and it says sky 20 million plan and shop mo plan na obe yi dia go 2 gold say be ya
ubenya kese
anya kese and in sama ye ho sika nyina wa lipa be 5000 ebe ku aso dem okra yanko
obi kura gugu abontage na gina soro
ebi gina abontage ho kuma sika share wa jini nyina
o so free hin eba e free mankasi na waji o 500 Ghana
si if it alo pakla me ndidi scam san da lorry fa akopla me ndidi
nti na waka kwan ho he
be gina kwan ho ha ya se me rese menya
ya ho sa ya se nti ma me follow mo gina kwan ti oni nyana omo se ntare kokko oni nyana omo nyina aka ho Obi ni no mo kasa ho no. Omo nyina ka amo ayebu o ma fa so no. Edin. Etie for asem na era wa sa yesre. Se Agradaa wasakra konfo wasakra. A oni bosom wasakra. Na o say oye donation or donated 3 billion ama sorry ma into all pay sky edwuma no bra beji bi no. Omudu sorry dem ho no. O sa say aje se wo ba for de ansa wo sa kan loan na sika na o cheche ni bi. We mu bi da. So bi so be cha wade a o sa ju wo wade ansa wa cha wade. Obi ti omo o de na adwan for atwa omo di papa ye ogina wa ka ha. O so free man kesim. You aje se me hu no mo bona man lorfe. O lorfe ye say. Onya 30 sira we ko. Ah na me mo 30 sira. Na wa ko. Why? And my some bread back. Okay, for Jenny's bread back, bread. For Jenny's bread back. For medium one back, bread. Butter bread for bread is Siciana. Me man transport. No me man Jenny's bread back on count. Into for say that me kind no. I'm so Sophie man kesim. Into me and me Jenny's bread owner. Into me man 50 cedi. On fan for can go free. No my some man the bread back. On fan kucha no. Dan the bread ni for check man. Dan you know. Jenny say. Aha, ti amani Jenny's bread back. Oko
Ghana for my small thing. Evans champion international ministry. Also for Agradaa sorry for now. And say Enra Anajo, that was Friday. And then Saturday. I want to sorry, but then there's a confusion in Siwa. But kasa.
This opportunity. Now then can be big a crack. And for video no one viral. Reverend Mama Pats, Babonte the catcher Ghana for say. Me chairman sorry masika. No more dia kwa ye juma. Into Pia, open some was canopy. Now the ye juma. Bra. Into Sauba. Obaba before you to sell crown watching. Wabe trotting. Then you become a church member. To be a church member. Now if you was that ya sorry. And to say, Reverend Mama Pat, my all night. Na ma chemisika, ama men sorry mba. Na ebi amua, dana na obedru ya watchro dino. Se bia ntimi anso so. Mama Pat, me nye wone, me fodo. Me mo wapo. Obi anso nim say, all night no, ye chesika. Obi anso nim say, sorry be out qua. Ya buff for dear. Men qua na me yet or so for bar me buff for dear. Me the camera at so. Abra me ready fan no. Man kwa yo kukuamu. Me can wo sorry demo. Say, for a bono. Ye shall see 3,000 cedis. 800, 700, every sequence. Say, Abia, Adiasa, na ye all night. Na usika nketa wo na wo frɛ so a obetimi asende eya fodie na efiri wakomo no na odi aba enti se baba all night no na afa na wabɛkyerɛ wodin a afa na wabɛyɛ church member what must say eno ya 1 point de to so mienu obi anim se Ghana ha wona omo hyehyɛ adwuma de agumanimu ase eye bebree to destroy my ministry. Ye de kan ye be odene me ye demonstration etiame ye to so me no asori ye siwie ye se makume ba e de ahya asori nase enu wachi ensem bebre atemdidie bebre to destroy my image, to tarnish my image, to destroy the ministry. But we are say the radia canon waka na Bible say insurance say a time na me dinti ye dia tro cancer monitor so na eba sa momo manenya na mo sepemo what must say into your bedofo bi na video no abu abamu a me wa ha promise o say ewurade a wa frɛ me no ene me ho ntama maka no menya boni nti ewurade da na nya me nkoa so na me ya asɔre a ba raise fan enti me bon ene sen na wo de wa wo hwɛ bona omutimi ba all night no ye pon all night no obia kɔ omo ntimi yanko me de omo kɔ da tender plaza sanya na kwasie omo ya asɔre wi a na omo kɔ enti se sofo bi say me Obebo me pa agumani mu ase me ministry akansem a sebe edeme be koboni mu a Ewrade ote soro ho no ono no jeje nipa entemasem
We evangelist Patricia aka Mama Pat waba be church after watching the video from the TV show, the guy who went to the church, and the fact that some people paid. There were other videos that we saw some stranded congregation members also looking for transport to even go to their houses. But I'm asking a simple question: who do we blame? Social pressure, Mama Chemo, and fast social pressure ideas may start now. Chemo, how do we solve this? Who's the problem here?
Problem in the society.
Society. Yeah, when accommodate me, Masha TV. Yes, me meji advert. Me ba o se da bi sika no aye bibi. Me nya den. Yes, me meji advert. Like my who advert me meji sika. Ma ba me ba beji a o se ma he den.
Se o ba na o beji a ndru so ko da foforo no asamba. E te se de o kan ye na. Enti na make us say o stretch na obun say society na a problem. And a problem aye no enye say ebia e common ne ye ana bibio. A common do you are ready for anything. And you know society ni problem aye and say o man ni modern. Into obi a means to survive. Into so big e ka kire say bra never disika one hwa obeko. But the other side ni say o kwa disika no wadwene ho say adwuma be na wa ya ode ko disika no. And I say nipa no onyeska wa hin no ama obi. Ye musa e ho sa questions no. Critical thinking no from. Enu nti na be ma BBC aye easy say e benya ho no. And ye ka say problem ni society na, that's what it is. I mean, when you are vulnerable, people are likely to take advantage of you. So the best way out, or the best way that the leaders of the society or people can help, is to continue educating people that don't go for such things, because you will lose. There's no way I will be winning in some of these things when you try to go in. No, why you do mama wine and also the 500 cedis e kwaje 10,000. Say ni pana what if 500 cedis be bo afore no na o ma 10,000 o no onya ska wahin. Umusa ho sa eninti no wo kwa e de na wo se wo kwa kwaje. Ye de be yawo and enya Ghana nkwa na BBC ezio. A big cry a disaster chain we cry the same nation. We know about the 1978 Jamestown disaster. Jim Jones nipa over 1,000.
Someone poison.
Yes, and no video mo. And one day now friend from no ku. Yeah. Now wa ye camp ama nipa na betena ho ono an hwe mo. No more my adwuma ho kakra till the last day or more poison kun hom. And no so sa na omo ho kire wo and obo a omo into obo omo na mu na that thing happened. And no that even Uganda the same thing happened in 2000. And no so sa ono kra do treasure to or church church no oje hu nyina ma omo tutum na omugum e no treasure to mu hye omo nyina about 700 about 700 people. So that's it. Believe ankasa dangerous, especially when you get somebody leading a yen shede nim said the otia. That's why I must add you cannot just blame one person be a why say we say some people will blame Agradaa and even call for regulations and essentially.
But she has been arrested.
Yeah, baby, a simple case cry. And
so if she's not a problem, why arrest her?
Of course, sir.
Now, Richie, you can give us confirmation of her arrest. Maybe some people might not believe she has been arrested. Yes, so that is what is on the screen now. Yeah. Patricia Asidua. I'm trying to read Richie. So yes,
Richie,
I want to read the police statement that they captioned the photo with that Patricia Asidua alias Nana Agradaa arrested. The police have arrested Patricia Asidua alias Nana Agradaa following allegations of money doubling scam leveled against her by some members of the public. The suspect is currently assisting police investigation. Anyone who is a victim of the alleged money Dublin scam should report to the Accra Regional Police Command for further action to assist the investigation.
No can assess now that they are even calling for people to assist. No,
so why are you sick?
Na omo ayadio music omo wo sika from the be transportation akọ police aba. Ebe kwa aba. No kra na sa asem no. Sa nkofo na ayadio music no. We did this ta akọ free man kesima or pay 30 cedis akọ fee. Obe san back say oba be police report. Na report na ka say on san ko e da say ebe court omra a obeba. Obi amanis ka obeba
for 500 cedis.
For 500 cedis onko onfri man kasimo emra sa na enfa nko.
But obi so be
obi ni hwan.
Oh, of course. Obi
you ready to do this no. Ye nyini sika. Obi yes ade we no. Onko ma ye nyini sika we. I am 100% sure say obi or you ready to follow this say court obe die chire hwan no. Ye nyini sika. Nyini sika. Enu ntino mere formality no mo ye no. Engosi baby a. Eno no anso wa chirechirem. Was it spiritual
spiritual doctrination.
Ena oba sorry nso so a obo afore. Nti omo mkoye no afore no mo boy. Ena obo afore nso so a Nyankopon hira wonti no no kra no wa ma ebinimu bi. Wa enru so no. Ko echire no aba. Ena mo amuzumuzi Nyankopon fa no bo onto ntem. Ebedru so. Enti wo twen dey and I have seen videos all chairman voska. Wa mo obi 20,000 ni ade. And you know why do you doubt her say on farmer? And do so. And you know, but I think the bigger problem I say is society in solve trying to educate people constantly at least to reduce some of these things. Because I'm from and a mama example America and a Jonestown is here. Uganda and a massacre no Kanungu massacre is here. And you know we cry with now we there we see can aja so afan sanka or na go treasure to mushe monzwe another level. And in society now kasa na say you educate people not to fall for some of these things. But okase obe regulate you will not be fair because basana is like
some people.
Yeah, of course. Men say out belmo any like he would mill some na I say obekase omunye adwuma. Now yes more. Now I be you obi ni more from that's not a fair system to run. And after all the person or person obe regulating no how clean is that person? In fact regulation be a avenue for corruption. Anytime you introduce regulations you introduce people, you give people chance to be corrupt. And some of these things are spiritual matters. So we all know say we are now we know. And in the person now because only using the discretion. Obe man power cry change Nyankopon. And to let me regulate be there any anka Bible mum no more regulate.
Okay,
because no more use.
That is the opinion of Intimdo Solomon Chemo. Let me listen to Kojo King. Kojo, who do we blame here?
I'm just wondering how spiritual is. See, can you be for energy? How spiritual is? There's nothing spiritual about.
No. It means for you to get. It's not physical. I don't know. Kojo. I know the.
It's her word against the courts. So we're actually now why you're not a court never interpret. So she's not beyond the wisdom of the court. So you can sit at your corner and decide that this is my meaning. A do court one here which say they are here no if it is spiritual or not spiritual. What for card they are trenko for say obey invested. How spiritual is that? It's nothing spiritual in here. Obechiska na siska it's kanya spiritual. Money isn't spiritual.
How should I even call him? A spiritualist came here and said he has some things. When he does it for you, or better bag amount. What the bag in Ikofia, what the ring betum. Ring no ye the assessor yana. I didn't bet in Chicago.
Exactly. I know that be where you been.
No.
Where do all this catch
I
where you know all this catch is skinny 1 billion. May they share way mu 3 billion. They share invest to sorry no more bar. Ye the bemamo. So yes spiritual. Ya 7 on in park terms. Where what do you poem? What do you poem? Into the court to a case. And more evidence. Omo call honomo. Send you catch the omo e ko ba for the oka say ahoho na e buy no. Omo ye members no. Because of advert now ye o TV soon. Anything that do e buy. And omo ma say omo be buy for the they came purposely say Sikana also chen anything omo ba. Of course. Anything omo ba. I don't know a agreement or money on my the echo. And you will conform because case. There are so many people that are going to do case. Because you see, Agradaa, we all know her track record when she was a fetish priestess. We all know what she was doing. Sika Gary and all that. And she has duped other people. We know of her stories. And she just repented and now became transformed to an evangelist. Formed the church. It tells you how loose our system is. We just allow anything to happen to our members. You see, people are blaming those who went there. Yes, you have to understand that we all don't have equal psyche and mentality. There are some people
and even equal intelligence.
Exactly. There are some people, no matter what you do, give whatever education, still the system will beat them. That is why the laws must protect such people. If we didn't have police station and we didn't have all those security measures, maybe we all would be armed robbers. I said maybe we all will be armed robbers, but because some of us fear that we will be arrested, and we won't do. But let it be loose, let it be free. That now when you can walk to the street of Ghana, you can rob anybody and see if you won't get a gun. You go and you don't need money. You go and do so. Of course, but because some obey Chemo, you do it. Don't argue, you do it. But there are some reasonable. You do it like.
I see
don't
you do it.
But me, I won't do it.
I think he will do it.
I have better means of making.
You do it.
Obey ejuma no be na agin so on you be dey bi obi be robin agis.
So
and to talk about some
you do it. Oh,
okay, so Kojo, it is Kojo's time. Kojo, continue.
So
Someone better have the rugby be better no. So on
I won't. Now before the police my name for Robbie.
Yes, Kojo, continue.
The state needs to protect some of these people. If we see them as idiots, whatever names that we call them, the state needs to protect them by not allowing people like Agradaa to operate.
Yeah.
As simple as that. Else, whatever education, maybe when I go, he will give me. People stake bet and all those stuff with the hope that they will win. Can you advise them to stop? Some of them go and they lose. They put their belongings, their properties, and they lose. We educate them that bet isn't good, but still people will do it. So if you tell me you give me money, bet is regulated. You say? Yeah, but still people come out and complain bitterly that we don't have we are losing our property and stuff. But education is ongoing, that it is not a good thing. People condemn it. So if you leave people like this, now she was doing it in the darkness. Now she said she's come to the light and scamming people, and we don't have anybody who can. I think Ghana. What the other president is doing, is it Rwanda or where?
Yeah, Rwanda.
I think that we need that here because some of the
over there here now, before you can even establish a church, the processes you go through.
Of course, because
before they'll give you certification.
So if you are really into business, as in so we need that. We need that. What democracy? What is it doing for us? We need such a system, because if you really mean business, if you are coming to build a church for ministry, you don't mind going through that process. But in this era, that any moment you see churches,
think that the system is weak.
The system is weak because we always have these people amongst us, weaker minds. They will always be with us, no matter what education, no matter whatever you do. That is why systems need to protect them. Okay. When you leave them 10 times, you let Agradaa open the church today, people will still go there.
After everything,
let it operate tomorrow.
With the same.
Let her bring advert that is coming to give another money. You get people who will be scammed. That is how life is. So those people, by force, we have to protect you. That is why there are laws governing us. When we traveled, yes, there are certain things that when you do, you'll be fine. But there are points some people will do it because when you weigh the pros and cons, if I will be charged $200 and I'm going for a meeting where I'm going to get about $1,000. I will speed off and go. And charge me $200. So these people are there no matter what you do. So the laws must be strict.
But with those things, the more you also get charged, it reduces your ability to drive.
Of course, maybe he will do it just for once and go. But if we allow these people, because recently when they were on TV advertising these fetish priests and all those people, when they were on TV and the NCA tried to
stop them.
What did we see? After some time, all of them came back. So if we allow the system and now come back, now you are calling people to come and report, but you are seeing all these things. There's nothing spiritual about what she did, and if really there are laws in Ghana, I know, yes, it won't go anywhere. Yes, this is Ghana. She will go and pay, and she will be set free, because they don't think about the people who are suffering.
Okay, thank you. Let me listen to Nana Reagan as well. And meanwhile, whilst you are watching, I also want to get your opinion. The Nana Agradaa saga, who are we to blame? The system, the woman, or the people who have been scammed? Nana, you.
I think we should blame the system and then the people who also went there. The system, in the sense that I think, say, I agree with Kojo, so cast the system no more. I think people just wake up and channel start with school them and say wabo apata bi canopy kesi bi mombra players bi na no is on musa. I think with that they should tighten up system no more kakra. And then again, when it comes to giving me this license they give to these religious bodies to telecast their activities and all of those things, it is a problem. It is a problem, and these are some of them. In Yama, in Sunsua, Edebe brain. These people will go home and they will be crying, and then they will expect that. I was say, Abamum Penifo Jai de Omuyebia, no Mokochesi Agradaa Jomusikamon. So they need NCA needs to set up and even check who they are giving license to operate.
But they check.
They don't.
No.
Wait.
What do you mean by they don't?
Let me. That's what I'm saying. They pay in it. They don't check. That's what I'm saying, because they will go there and pay. They don't check nothing.
I want to even understand what you mean by they don't check. They don't check what?
They don't check.
What we want them to check. For instance, when Kojo was talking and he was saying Rwanda there, processes are ubefemuno. And then ubefa processes bibrimu. What?
No, I have acquired a radio license in Ghana, and I know what I'm telling you. You go through all these same processes.
No, Rasta, what?
Me, I've acquired a radio and a TV license. My name is at NCA.
You acquired it for who?
I acquired it for Xylophone Media.
Exactly. So maybe we should start checking who we are. Even the person that we are giving the license to Crapo needs to be checked. So if you are giving it to a business person, no, it's not like if you don't. There is no. Don't use if you don't like him.
Why do you link it to?
What I'm saying is that maybe we should find a way to give license out to, if it is a business running and you want to give it to the person, fine. But a religious body who you know onyeshe.
No, but wait. If you wait, Nana, wait. What is the name of the TV station? Is it not Tender TV or Today TV?
Tender TV.
It's still Tender TV. And what is the name of her church?
Heaven we.
So how do you know she was going to use it for church activities?
The Tender TV, do you know how it started? The Tender TV was for the Sikagari activities.
So what I want to say is that.
So is it right to give a TV license to somebody a winning so or your comfort? Tell be 24/7 or TV so.
No.
Church and comfort say brana menye.
What I want to tell you is that on paper, the woman did not go that she was coming to do sikagari on the TV.
That is where what I'm saying. They don't check because Agradaa onye you nipa or check kukwebi mu. So before Yakoton Sasia, at the Yansuma and Crawford Finance Commission, Mombasa, so and checking what before they will give certain documents to you. So Agradaa and then that is the problem. Agradaa now buy now be say activities we no ye. Then I will expect.
You know there are some places you cannot build radio masts.
Yes, I know.
So they check.
Brasame, me say Agradaa. It is not about you see the understanding you are not getting is not. The understanding you are not getting
is not the right word.
That means you are also not understanding. You see, you can investigate Agradaa as a business person, and you know every activity be a person license operator. You can find out as an Albeman license.
Yes, I know that you can.
And so, do they do that? If they are doing that, are they telling us say Agradaa with all these activities from a so to Sikagari time, basically by this time? And then that person or no two on man, they be also about pada. You know it is not right. And then you will sit down for people to be duped and say arresting. When you see her every day running those adverts and all of that, what can be done about it? Should we always sit down for the end results to come answer nebeteki actions? They say no ma koche any omunjane. The whole year person come by arresting the crowd actual statement be about. That is the problem. Mama, you see,
no, you are not the mic.
Kojo, no, week in the Kojo week, and the way they mean they're checking people it's not even.
I bet you.
But me, yes, in now. Adeba I made the one. A chere. Hawa Timamufono ya dream what Agradaa is doing to people it is not different from what the politicians are doing to these people. Just change of terms and names any maybe field na nipa no was on the keke. Agradaa nimpa say commodity crofo into your bad TV so be chire muska say 3 billion ye me de kwa sorry akwa Mobeba.
You fall foul to it.
So obe Osemu. Into Obesha da ye. Sanyaman, and she's not the only one doing it. She's not the only one doing it. Into Yanshe Yatem Biano, Yabetria Nan Crawford your musica, Obifi Mankasim. Next time no Bibefi Bongurugu Yoyo. No aba. No Nyasika and found Kofi. What are leaders? Your leaders more than me say I'm a call master, my bre. I think said I was a omon for monai and omon fancy from because like I said no, the Agradaa no, they also have a way of yes, they benefit from that weak system. That is why sometimes you can say yeah, young position make us people should position themselves righter. People don't understand because you're no any they are also good no. Of let's say Agradaa you China oba best son adwin say Saturday we oye anko for this ikaba onya sika no no best son adwin na wo kɔ hɔ no and was all son na wadwin when you Agradaa why na was all son adwin sisia. When we talk about change of mindset Agradaa no be benefit no wa sheda no obesa packaging foforo enti say wo no anya wadwin ya Bible na ekita yen na kaza Bible na kaza it wants us to be vigilant.
Yeah.
Who lacking knowledge, you will perish. It doesn't matter where you church or where you are going to. When you lack knowledge, you will perish. And these people, they lack knowledge and they are perishing. Oh my God, perishing. So, I don't have any sympathy for anybody. Agradaa Jinisika. Because you need a comedy now, brother. Me, you need na yaska.
Okay.
But me, in fact, Friday all night, me kubia. Cut correction, comment. Because me share 3 billion or the chere.
What question is what question is
how many money your problem? Correction no. Correction na meto no. E was say free me pimu. Eni kwan say o ka say bia o 3 billion nti ameba o aka say we declare say o be chairman nti mental correction. It is wrong.
Okay. Thank you so much, Nana Agradaa, Evangelist Patricia, and still all trending. And you've heard the opinion of my panel members here. Very deep opinions. But what do you also think? Is it the system? Is it the woman? Or what? Now, get back to the mic and let's do this on Sarkodie. I remember last week, we talked about the funeral of Nana Kwame Ampadu, and I want to say big ups to Professor Nkonam Rebo, who even came to say that we've done well, because not many people will talk about it, but we did. And we consoled ourselves with the fact that, oh, it's a Friday. Here is Accra. Maybe the boys are busy, they did not see it. Weekends are for funerals, so on Saturday and Sunday, we are going to see them out of town. And it happened. Once again, they went to Oboko, to be specific. Funeral was held, and we still did not see our modern musicians or our current trend of musicians. And sometimes you don't want to do some of these emphasis, but really and truly, this won't happen in Nigeria. Yes, sometimes it's hard to ignore that. Yes, it will happen. Like say, what a certain Baba something who did music died and they will go. Basa. Oh, no, you are not there. You see the way they exhort people. Some of this, see, Nana Kwame produce like Fela Kuti in Nigeria. Yes. No. So let's say that Nana Kwame Ampadu is like Nigeria's Fela Kuti, and it is a fact in high life music. So imagine such a brand. It's not just any small musician. Now, I don't know if Richie, you guys have some happenings from Oboko. We can check it out if I have to do commentary on it, or if you want me to go. Okay, so this is it. Some videos from Oboko. And but for the veteran musicians, I think they did well. At least I saw some popular faces who were there to grace the occasion. Of course, this is so that's what's her name? Akosua Japan. That's Akosua Japan performing there. No, the papa no. I'm not surprised. Akosua the papa ne Nana Kwame. But I think say nyom ba ko bimpo also natural man. Our frame was saying, yeah, I think our frame was say Nana Ampadu natural man. And yes, she will be there. And this is Oboko. People come there knowing that a big time musician has fallen. But Sarkodie has put out a tweet. According to Sarkodie, something happened. Let's read Sarkodie's tweet, which na mintie de mapon for Becca. Sarkodie say he first put out a tweet that says, ashamed and hurt for not making it to the legend Nana Ampadu's funeral. Uncle David Donto told me about it last Sunday. Crazy how I had it on my mind from then and still missed it. But all the same, rest in peace. Grandpa, may the Almighty keep you safe. And he came back. I'm sure he was still not satisfied with even what he tweeted. He says, Charlie, no excuse makes sense to even myself missing all these legends' funerals. Need to do better. And I'm asking, Sarkodie will come out to tweet this way because he had some rapport with Nana Kwame Ampadu. Even I hear they've even recorded a song that he's yet to release. I don't know how Nana we have to take this. Young fan is cool. Am I busy? Because in the case of Sarkodie, I'm planning to zoom into into the management normal one now because me sure not to know so how did they all miss it? And coming back to some of these things, if the artists are busy following some industry issues, how about their handlers? How are we solving this? And the fact that the youngsters did not attend the funeral at all, not even common social media posting. Yeah, Hubi.
It is very, very sad. Aside the artists, crapona, yes, I think say traditional media and so amboa. Amboa papano. In the sense that me feel say if there were constant conversations about him and Castle I bet me action for Ako Obo and say politicians score almost some of the back or score nti omo beko
this is
President Ketia
and this is Obusia General Secretary Oh, okay.
No.
No, one be in this okay.
He's still the general secretary. MPP before no much change your
some more so are we
I know chairman. Some of okay, Nana Koso.
Nti yeah, and made the a man here me yan say sa artist ya omuni na omugu Ghana hanu me dachi bia.
Okay, so I see Rexoma and I see Besa Simon as well.
Leaders of the organizations they do na abeko. Music Gamro ne hwan for ne they will represent, yes. Besa Simon so omo de omo beko pa. Omo de na uni what oboba J exactly because me who ne performance bi KKD so
oboba dey say ni chrome.
KKD so cool.
KKD.
Yeah, I saw a video of KKD and other things like that. Yeah. Timo say if we run our form. Abrobe okay.
Yeah. Okay, Nana, continue firing.
Enti Rasami. Me the Sarkodie about Onon kasa wenya nu ho a watchro sa tweet we ababeto abonten and me I expect all the artists should bow their heads down in shame. There are sometimes and you may be one more you pay you deliberately spend time for certain things. And you be na abeka say especially when you are in the country say bia to kwampo dey afan be oti kurumu apa na bibia chechire wo chenchene a wontimi nya wo hwe. I believe no more akwenya so mo betimi aye bibi but you see bars be any ye no ho a omo it will bring them some kind of conversation that they want. Oh yeah, sure say and then nyame pengu ma no da semina so mesrem ma no da semina so say nay say black sheriff crapo bibi to necessary Ghana artists na beja bibi omo ye bia and go to wherever he is.
Become hyper free.
Yes,
there will be cameras there.
Oh, of course now. They see this man's funeral conversation to be so low. In fact, the man is there. We are talking about different issues. We are still talking about different issues. You understand? And you know, of let's say, Obe can be a den obenya. So Obe can be a everything. Obe can be on your bars be a into Obe related other trending issues, other issues are man for bars be no than the one kwakuchi. Nancy I say who a post from Take about Michael Krigu Mante after Shatta Wale call Metro TV interview. That is what they of let's say okay, Charlie Hanomana Ijano wo bars and want to make can be wahadia. Inti sanka ye na ka bars be from even the traditional media crap e wo ye no ho a and e wosro a. Most of our artists they will spend time in a UTV be so things they said the microphone who you say UTV China so get live coverage GBC yeah we get and kay artists ni bebre will go and show up. In fact some comment me and call Saturday no crank Sunday baby the beko ko akwachi ebusanfo. But they know they like they omunya hwe. There's nothing to gain from the funeral for them. But it's an error because and American ABNA and original so Chinebino, your family members will expect some of these things from the public, from the people.
Yeah.
So unsu be say you ne what then I hear baba yama na wo wanyama obi no kan ne hu say ene a wo wanyama a legend like Ampadu no sa na wanhwe ya won so no ebedru so no na sa excuses say nkrofobi mo and then the new generation doesn't know him and then we know and anything na euphoria. Yes, I agree and no be was but manin show team say won so unyin drum pen feel so there's a certain new generation coming that will not know you. They will be following a certain new trend then into no wo bushing for expect say won ke yen show animunyam yen state barrier ma say the man na Ampadu yen say but ebi as that time no na amfa because wanya amobi wenya adaje amobi eye yese ye nkoja wan kwa nkoja obi a obi nso nkoja ebo ni wuye ni 1 week kra ehu okromu a in fact na ebi mo tu kwan ba mo buy omo safu plane buy ebe ye because ye na ehu cameras and egu any shows ni nyamanyama na ekoso We all saw it. That is, and then yeah, omujina so they take a decision. Say, well, I had them amen happy. I had them amen ha. They always rate certain things be important chain. Way because of let's say or you very related obenya bars, obenya conversations, so they should watch it because yeah. Once you are growing, you know, you'll be expecting certain things, and I'm telling you, say be one public crime man be say I did we uncle for ya nyama me ya ebe show me be kum.
Thank you, Chemo. Continue from there.
Yeah, I mean, Sarkodie, no, yeah, it's sad and it's unfortunate that when to me make it or kind, you know, but it's we can take it from it say net and said important in his calendar. Yeah, I don't think I'll be missing, because after say a back no no say no we the chinchina yes me kwa enka ne remfi, but be okay, oh this one day I'll go. Just like that, you are likely to miss it. Because you don't know you engage crabby. Be to me. Or no, from the tweet, we can see say any yasa wanko because now or no any personal relationship. And I think that no crying the money any yan. That a personal, you know, nini nya, you know, your home videos to be a no in a studio or more year that didn't need an abacan woman. I said no, this one I have to be there, and unfortunately he couldn't. And you know, yeah, others should learn something from it and maybe do better. Say BB says yeah, yes, but me and said answer me for the reasons I am mad the other time no. Yes, and as I said the Nana Reagan I can bars in any house na enthusiasm to go no also go down. It will be low. Yes, so some people will go and may not even vibe with people now. No, I mean, those who are there, no. Yes, some will have personal relationship with him. Oboba J Adobo, for instance, now or call Mufi almost like on regular basis. Let me put it that way. Na Ampadu call Oboba J Adobo time I work na me ya we. Etimi ko studio hone ne Banokra Junior Echo ye nyum recording near that into almost say no matter what they have to be there. And me aware say almost the band crack or and you know apart from more money no personal relationship, now you talk about those who know him for being a good musician. He has done a lot for the industry and all that, and almost ebinumu with that thing we say why not they should go and honor him if he's dead and omobe ana el funeral and say and they are not to be ma ebinum so akọ, but most of the people will go there when they think that they will be recognized, when they think that they may get something from it. Media house be or interview a man for oba na year there na eko wan and you be register more numbers than what we saw. Okay. In fact, we are not even seeing traditional media no say omo ye review obiang enko anye coverage their news programs come for me who say omo kan ho asem mpo
and this is Nana Kwame Ampadu omo
like say GTV UTV ne ho obia cry just say omo ma report cry say we na see we yi na say na but ye hu nkofo bi de just that saanso na wiasete ye nyina ne pe you could be as big as
some people's contribution should at least exempt them
still omo ho be kire omo and I make an
no say Rasame a legend be international legend be na wo abrochira kay artist be mu ka de omo bay ye no inye state no come say musicians no if a certain Michael Jackson na who say
copyright well
but it does not say Beyonce tosses ya encrofo bay ye or Twitter ne social media
yeah let me end it by saying say we should do better. I mean, but some of this thing will happen. So, we should just learn from it and maybe improve how we approach some of these things.
Let me also commend Sarkodie for not being shy about this. Sarkodie was not shy about the fact that he couldn't go, because I know someone was actually and they feel shy self. But the why no crampo assigned to other people who will be reading the tweet that we are all guilty. I'm sure somebody will read, a musician will read someone's Sarkodie's tweet and say, Charlie, we are all guilty. And I big up to Sarkodie for admitting what he's done wrong. Kojo?
Yeah, the other day we gave reasons why as to why there's low patronage because the funeral delayed a bit, changes in the date and all those stuff. So if you decided to go for the first date and it's changed and it doesn't fit into your calendar, definitely you will miss it. And this is a case that there are people who think funeral is of no importance. So the person is dead, he will be buried. So why should I even waste my... If I have a gig somewhere, why should I forfeit the gig and go for the funeral? All these factors happens. And I can force you say, on your coupon, it happens. It happens. So many reasons that will not permit you to go for a funeral. A lot of reasons can come up. But the point is that a culture in our music or entertainment space? That is not it. If you look out for how it is being done here, when even media people die, you don't see these musicians who they've helped in several years, toiling for them, promoting them and stuff. You won't find them there.
Like it happened to Dr. Khan.
Exactly. We recorded just a low patronage of musicians, and some of them represented. And also we can't overrule the fact that it is about the link, the close click that you have. For them, definitely you see most of them coming. Although we are all in the same industry, but it is not everybody that is for us. So maybe I will be thinking I expect to see a certain name or a certain face over there, but I don't have any personal relationship with the person that will motivate him to come for my funeral. You realize that people who love us from afar, who even turn up, people who love us from afar, who will even turn out and come and support us. But the ones that the people expect, because if they know I'm a pundit, they're expecting that, okay, they know certain notable pundits that if I'm down, they expect to my family or my people expect to see them. But do I have that close relationship with them? If they don't see a certain Sammy Flex there, it's a big deal, because they know somebody that I've been moving with almost all the time. If you don't come, it is a problem. But if a certain person who is far away doesn't come, it will be a bit understandable. But where the problem must be pushed is the unions. The unions, they don't have that power to organize the people, and it shows that there's also no unity among the musicians. Because let's say if we have a show tomorrow at National Theatre, I can call you, oh Sammy, we have a show tomorrow, will you go? And it's okay, I'm not doing anything, we'll go. So a certain Sarkodie can call Shatta Wale, Shatta, Charlie, we could go, Nana Ampadu be senior. Then Shatta to, okay, make a call Kwesiata, make Kwesiata to make a call Kofi Mole. Then they will all come together, they will move. But because everybody is on their own, nobody can even influence the other. And the unions is also nothing to write home about. Musical union. If, for instance, they have strong union, the bonding is that great. We have leaders who are influential, can pick a phone and call Sarkodie, Shatta Wale, funeral of Nana Ampadu is on these days. As a union, we need to show up in our full force. So some of you guys, you guys, mostly they complain that the new crop of musicians, you don't participate in some of these things. And you are also getting older. No matter what you do, there will be a time that Sarkodie, you can't sing no more. And if God bless you with long age after your retirement, and you have been there after you retire and you live 30 years after, definitely there will be the gap. People will lose sight of you. But when you fall down and we want to honor you and people don't show you that level of appreciation, I'm not sure your family people will be happy. So if some of this conversation goes on, some of them will be motivated to come. But who is doing that? I'm not
Penny
penny be any fee. Penny be any fee. And
That's
where do
what I'm
you
about
Where do you yomo?
Penny be any fee.
Where do you yomo?
Penny ni fee si dey encourage me.
Come music I heard you yomo. Mukosa. Ras ne any besa.
Penny ni fee si dey encourage.
It's no mo cry and correct who say we will cry heard you yomo. So the case wouldn't even respect you. For you to even call them and have an iota of influence, because no matter what you do, youth and these children, when you leave them, they will do whatever they want.
Yeah.
At this age, they don't even care. They don't even care whether if it is their funeral, nobody will come or whatever. They don't care because they believe right now what the bond they have with their fan base and how they are managing their affairs themselves. They think everything is okay. Yeah. They are satisfied on their own, independence. So some of these things, when you even tell them, it wouldn't make sense to them. Okay. It will take a mature mind that can put a deep word in their hearts for them to now realize that, okay, I think we have to pay attention to some of these things. And Sarkodie rightly said, you could see that, yes, he's regretted.
Yeah, and he's feeling bad about it already.
Feeling bad. I want to believe there was a gig. Oh yeah, there was a gig that he need to attend, and when you weigh the pros and cons to go for the funeral and the gig, your friends will even tell you to go. You don't go.
Okay, they can't say. You see, how can I see you best? Yes, I finding a way to celebrate our heroes. Like it should be. You're saying it deliberate because you won't say Queen Elizabeth toy. We all you know how our atmosphere in Namu ye. You how obia switch off the mood the duties be all to
just
talk
to meet
about
the funeral.
You understand? I think that some of our celebrities or legends like late Nana Ampadu deserve some of these things. They do deserve. So if you don't
give it to wrap up.
The reason is that's why we have to channel it to the union. It is the duty of the union to organize, not any individual. I bet you if Obo were to be the president, you could have found some of these people there.
Yes.
It is influence. Obo can call Sarkodie, call Shatta or Stoneboy and convince them whatever he will do.
Let's do it. Yeah.
There are some people you have to force them because you know that their presence at the funeral will go a long way to speak good of the union. You are helping them all, but they don't even know. But at times when my mom will call me, there's this funeral, you have to come. I would not see any need, but my mom will force me, you have to come. And they are doing good to me because and when you go, they are doing good to you because they are old. My mom is old. He knows that there will be a time that you also need people to come and assist you when you are down. So you need to show face.
I see. Thank you so much. But like Nana Reagan said, let's still encourage that culture among us. We shouldn't be looking at it that way all the time. Could you be on the mic and let's do this. Shatta Wale has finally released his album cover for Gift of God, which is slated for release on 17th October. All things being equal, we are still waiting for 17th. Today's date is 9th, right? 10. Today is 10. So so just some 7 days away from today. Then we have to start a countdown. Shatta Wale, should we start the countdown or what? Because today when I posted and I said, and we are waiting for the rest of the, he said, what rest? I said, which ones? I said, we are waiting for the left ones. I said, which ones again are you waiting for? Okay, so we have seen his announcement. We've seen the album cover. I want to ask my people, I know it's a creative piece. The person who did it might understand it better or differently from what we will be doing. But what do we see? Given the chance to do our own explanation of what is there, what do we see? But there is a video. Richie, I don't know if you have that video. We can watch that video before we bring this up. Then I'll ask my people how they also interpret the album cover from. Because every album cover kind of puts out a message. What is Shatta Wale putting out in this particular album cover? Watch it. When I come back, we will continue with the rest of the convo. All right, so this is how Shatta Wale did the announcement, and he added a post to it. My people will bring their post, so I read it to you as well, where he was talking about some rules in SM and the fact that if you want to be part of the SM, then you need to follow the rules as well. I'll be reading that as early as possible to you. But now it is out. This is the album cover. So far, so very good. At least I'm seeing some good reviews out there. But my people also have their own minds, and I want to listen to them. How do they even understand, or what is their interpretation for what Shatta has put out as his album cover for GoG? So Richie, put it out and let me explain it to you, to them once again. Put only the picture. Yeah, the picture. Yes, this one. So this is a gold coin of a sort. The way it looks like a gold coin, or you can also say it looks like a gold frame. But this frame is not the rectangular frame. It is a circular frame or a round frame, and in it we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 stars. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 stars. And the other time when he went to Metro TV, he said this picture is one of his best pictures ever. And when Paul Ademoche asked him why this picture is one of his best pictures, he said that it is his best picture because when he sees the picture, he pictures Mansa Musa, who in the history of Africa was one of the richest kings or leaders who ever lived. In fact, even as it stands now, history books will still tell you in Africa, there is someone yet to beat his riches. He was so rich. In fact, he was fucking rich, if you allow me or permit me to say that. So when Shatta sees this photo, he sees himself as the Mansa Musa. He sees himself as that guy who through music is also becoming rich and wealthy. And the 7 stars with a light shown somewhere, this is it. And if you look at it well too, you see that a place is very bright and another place is not very bright like that. Like, I don't know whether all these things are telling us some things or what. Because this is the album cover. Shatta Wale, King of African Dance Hall, GoG. That is Gift of God. How do you find it? What is your interpretation for it?
Shatta. At this point, I don't want to be in the shoes of Shatta Wale. The way we've been waiting for this album and how it is unfolding, yes. We know he will do something, yes. And people are waiting. So far, he has given us the album cover, the final one. And that's
we want to believe this is the final one.
Oh no, this he can't change it.
Oh, he can't.
He can never change it.
What do you mean he can't change it?
He can't change it.
No, what? Why can't he?
Why must he change it?
This is what Shatta doesn't like about people.
No, after all the struggles.
Yes, but he can't decide tomorrow.
I'm saying he can't change it. It's an
when I am want to shut
it's
up,
an order. He can't change it. No. We are near. Where do I say we final? One kind we na the train.
Okay.
So this one it can never be changed.
Okay.
And yes, it's nice as you picture. And he came. I think he tweeted not long ago trying to explain.
Oh, Shatta himself.
Yes.
Oh, really?
In the first, I think as you see the gold coin.
Okay, so sorry, let me read this. This is what he posted in relation to the photo or the album cover, and this is the caption he used. I've not seen the tweet you're talking about it, but maybe Richie, you can get the tweet for me later. It says the most important thing is the story and not the script, and that is the gift of God. Great men never require experiences. A great man is hard on himself. A small man is hard on others. This is a story you need to know. A story that has never been told. A life of a man that is pure as gold. A man who fought for the masses. A man who sacrificed himself for the masses. A man who chose God's way over man's dictations. It is said in his kingdom, which is the Shatta movement empire, and I quote, rule number 1, Shatta Wale is always right. Rule number 2, if you don't understand, refer to rule number 1. He came, he saw, he conquered. Ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, I introduce the Gift of God album. Yeah. So in the tweet, how was he explaining it though?
Okay, so let me start with the gold color.
Okay.
You know, gold represents wealth.
Of course.
And gold is indestructible. And gold doesn't lose value. So no matter how long gold stays, still the value appreciates. So spiritually, if you want to compare that to Shatta Wale, we can talk about how he's been into this game, the kind of battles he's gone through, but still, Shatta is still Shatta. The value is still the same. And the gold coin there tells you he's always talking about money.
Yeah.
I'm the richest Ghanaian musician. I have money than anybody. You know the money I have. That also tells about his wealth as well. He tweeted that the 7 stars represent the 7 years of reign before COVID. He just tweeted on Facebook that the 7 stars in there.
He posted on Facebook.
Yes, that the 7 stars in there represent, I think I have the screenshot, represent the 7 years of reign for Shatta movement before COVID.
Okay.
I think if you want me to read that.
Yeah, you can read the one.
It says, the 7 stars represent our 7 years reign before COVID spoiled our fun. So those saying Shatta wasn't dropping his should have known many businesses came to a halt. But as usual, our so-called gatekeepers try to create an agenda with their platform to convince people that I couldn't create his songs anymore. But God knows that the SM fans always know their king will forever drop his song to them through our means of communication, which is the internet. So we don't even care how much they pollute the minds of many. SM rule is a whole monarchy. So the stars also represent that 7 years of reign, back to back reign, and before COVID. Yes, when other posters came out, yes, people had issues with that and were very confused as to which one is the real album cover. And I want to believe from his side, he had a reason why he was doing all those things. Maybe the communication wasn't right, and he also knowing that you are dealing with people. If we come out with feedback that we are not getting it, I think you have to explain, like he's doing right now, because you post and we react to it. So when you post and maybe that something is not clear, you have to give us reasons why you are doing that. And finally, we are here as the one you first read, that we shouldn't focus on. He said the story, but the script.
Yeah.
Exactly. So I know definitely spiritually, mentally, physically, everything. He has a deep revelation about whatever, even the album, why he chose the gift of God, and even the design, the coin in there, the gold coin in there.
The songs he'll be putting
the
on
songs
the
he'll be putting out there. So this is putting us in a position to wait for whatever that is coming out of the album. And no doubt, the most anticipated album. Track one, Cash Out.
It's official, Cash Out. 17th. That means
that is the 17th. So it means it is coming.
My understanding on this particular post means that on 17th he's just giving us.
Of course, so the album has been released. If one comes, that means the others will follow. And then you have to be patient. I laugh. Be patient. I saw one post that said, "Please be patient." Yeah, I couldn't stop laughing. There was one post like that. I said,
"No wonder he came to ask me which ones are the."
I saw your post and Shatta Wale, please be patient with me. When he released the art cover, I said, you know we are not patient. We've been patient for how long? Hey, shut up.
I think be patient.
I
think be patient. Why should you be patient?
Why are you pleading with that? You know you've been delaying
Okay,
that.
could you be wrapping up there for me?
So, the most anticipated album
I know
in Africa.
In the history of Ghana music.
In Africa, everybody is anticipating. That's why I said I don't want to be in his shoes now, because everybody is waiting. And he said somewhere that the kind of songs that he's bringing in the album, yes, he knows people will love it. And even with the one I just read, he has promised us of hit songs that if we'd ever doubted that he's short of producing his songs, then they should just watch out. So we are just following with keen interest. Now we have the cover, 17th, Cash Out is dropping, and we are waiting for the rest. Now we are patient. Whatever he wants to do, we are following. We don't want to suggest anything. We don't want to criticize anything. We are just waiting for however he will do it. Definitely, after everything, we will come back and sit here again, because we can't. As I always say, we can doubt your process, but we can't doubt your results. Yeah. So when your process also comes through, and we measure the results, and maybe it's not fitting in there, we can come back here and always criticize. For now, we are waiting.
Let's listen to you. How do you also interpret it from your own understanding of the cover?
I love the cover. I can't force him to just maintain it, but I will advise him to maintain it, even though I don't have money.
Maintenance there. Tomorrow he can say another cover came.
That's why
through the direction of God. He said God speaks to him. No, but he's been saying this every day. Is that Sammy? God speaks to me. So maybe who knows? Next week, no, God can speak that. My son Shatta.
One son.
This particular billboard flyer is not what you need. I'm giving you a new one.
I think this is nice, and it has meaning. Like he can give meaning to it. So I'll advise him, even though I don't have money, that he keeps it. I mean, I think it's nice, and it's also symbolic. Okay. I mean, good with the strength, wealth, and even respect that we give to good. I think this is So this is a good one. So I'll advise him to keep it. And I love the way that he's playing or doing with this album, like the way he's I think I love it. I don't know if he planned it, but I think so far so good. It's working out. I mean, at some point you will laugh, at some point you say, what is this guy trying to do? Like you can't predict him. He's doing his own thing, and I love the way it's going, and we will still wait for that day. Just that we have to be patient.
We are being patient. Reagan, speak finally on this for me, and let's look at our very last topic.
I also agree that the album cover is very nice, very, very beautiful, and it has a message. I mean, it speaks a lot. Like could you have explained the 7 stars on it? And it's true. If you check back then before COVID, Shatta was just on top with hit songs and everything. He was known as the African dancehall artist properly within that period. So I agree with the 7 stars, but it didn't really come to mind until Kojo explained it. So gift of God, nyame fane boa on tonentem. And be patient. Be patient. We are preparing you to the time. I think Shatta has done it so well in
the hype, building the hype.
And one thing that I really love about what is happening is, when artists normally when they drop their track list and all of that, people don't really have conversations about it. This time around, you are forced to know what's the meaning of this. Why is he doing this? Now this one it will be what? Okay, now even
he's getting mentions
exactly, and for him to announce the Cash Out song, the track 1 on the 17th day, it beats my mind though. I don't understand
why.
I know
but already he's giving us some track list. I hope you remember.
Yes.
I think he gave us 2,
yes.
He gave us, I think, was it called Adole or whatever? Yeah, I think it was, one was called Adole. Naira Marley. Yes. Richie, if you have those information, you can
I'm
share
saying
with us.
I don't. It beats my mind because normally when you have artists of his caliber dropping their albums on a certain date, when the date has been announced, you see them maybe putting a full track list, or maybe on the day the album is there. Bang. If it is 12 songs, all the 12 songs are there, go and stream it. But this one that he has announced the cash out to be track one, the rest, is he going to drop them on 18th, 19th, 20th, 21st? Fine. I like the fact that he is doing things his own way. It has even given me a different understanding about how artists should go about dropping their albums, dropping their songs, because at the point it looks like there was a script in the hands of every artist. You have to follow the popular thinking stuff way of doing things.
And he was saying that he doesn't want to follow
exactly.
any
So
routine.
I think he's on that pattern. It is not bad. It is okay.
All right, so still be on the mic and let's do the very final thing. Let's travel all the way to Tamale. I hear Macasio is about to do his concert, and he's thinking of bringing Sammy Flex crew to come cover. So Maka, we are still waiting for that day. In fact, send our ticket in advance and let's book our things now. Else, if we find a one to come over from this year, then check the jockey, mama play with the poor. So we have just done a video of Black Sheriff being installed in Tamale, giving a new title called Nachina, which means youth chief in English. So Nachina is more or less like a Dagomba word, which means the youth chief. And once again, it has brought us another discussion where some of our people are giving stools and title names, and we really don't know if they live that life or it is just a title just to be happy, and that is all. Let's show the video to you. When we come back, I get my people's opinion on some of these things. And did I see a post on someone coming from Cape Coast who said, Tamale for the is a Cape Coast, well, by a name or title, but I'm at the moment, who do you? Well, let's see some of the significance and what it means to the artists, and whether artists or celebrities in general who have been receiving some of these titles, whether they live up to expectations to the people who honor them like that. Let's go watch it. When I come back, we'll continue with our conversation. You know that noise they make there, very traditional. So that was Black Sheriff giving Nachina, or maybe Nachina, Nachina. But when you go to Tamale, I know they have, I think Dakwema as their title. So maybe the current Dakwema, honored Black Sheriff giving him this particular title, Nachina, as the youth. So many musicians have gotten this title. In fact, we can name them. The few I can remember: Stoneboy, Shatta Wale, Sammy. In fact, just mention them. So many of them, they've gotten these titles, and have they lived to expectations so far? This is our last topic. Nana, quick one.
For me, I would say no. But I will still encourage that some of these things happen. It is good. Traditionally, I think it tells you, the person, that you have a certain responsibility for that community or where you come from. But the only sad thing is that it looks like the traditional leaders are just giving these titles to people out of them achieving fame, and they don't really look at their contributions to those areas, like those communities. If now we say the Naba It's what
Nachina
means what youth chief. So if a youth chief in the north,
like the one we went to in Teshi Homo, that what's his name, Crampo? They call him Don or something, original Don or something. Don. He's also a youth chief.
Exactly. So I think before you would do that, we should check and know or follow some of the things these people are contributing to these areas, and not just because maybe the person is in Accra, he's doing music, he's doing so he's famous. So when he gets the opportunity to visit the leaders there, then they will just put in a crown on your head and give you a title. For me, I think they can do better for them to realize that okay, they are not just giving me this title for me to just be in the news about it just for the cameras, but I have a certain responsibility to deliver to the people, the youth there. Say I was a youth in you know. So if you are even doing something in the public space, you know, say no, you have a certain title, obiti baby, and those things, if you miss it, it won't, like there should be something to monitor or to hold these people accountable or responsible for certain things,
for the titles they've been given.
Exactly, because if for nothing at all, some of the foreigners that comes in and they do some of these things for them, I know that some of them they do certain things for the community, like they build certain things, they lead NGOs to bring certain hospitals and clinics, certain facilities and all of that. These are good things. So if the musician can also be doing that for that small community where he has been given a title, there can be a lot of development through some of these things. But if you just give it for the cameras, now I think even the traditional leaders enjoy the bars and the conversations when it comes to giving famous people or musicians these titles. Or so or Yamano and it ends there. Like nothing again, nothing is happening. And that is how we've seen all these people, all our artists. I am more tight in the beginning now. Me whom a single one of them or okay, after years of giving me this title,
I go back
to
pay the people back.
You understand? Oh, this is what I've been able to do within the 3 years or the 2 years, 4 years or 5 years that you gave me the title. This is what I've brought to the community. Aside me being famous, aside me being a musician or whatever, this is what I've been. I did this because I was encouraged by the title you gave me, and I've been able to achieve this for the community. There are a lot of things that these celebrities can lead. I mean, come together with the traditional leaders, and they can do themselves in some of these communities.
That's true.
But they will just give you the title and you'll be doing your thing. As it will be, and I think we should go back to those days where every organization had a responsibility to play in the development of our communities. Sorry leadership, you know, they have a key responsibility. As a sanya money na ye giant bibia babe aban, and that thing is also delaying our progress. I'm not saying that but it is really delaying our progress, because sometimes you see that there are certain smaller things in the community. In penifo no more no hene no ho na an assembly man come tibu mo betimi aye be near the politics. So I think that our celebrities should go beyond just making the news out of this title these leaders give them, and then do something. Like there should be an action, development action. Be in able to me the one so oh yeah Sammy say you know wa baby I say why yes say oh like you understand black sheriff say family say you know, and now bogoswa why yes say family and lady rain and there hospital crap on pada so family to me at the 10 beds and then we will also be talking into your chinebino. If you're also a musician, baby I want to you know, you be encouraged, you be motivated. Family I am a bogoso for my men call actually na men so men call ye bibi say na full be cry na me call encourage you to say Charlie mamon tena o say ejuma ni won kwa be mun tum ho hye fu mu na yenye fu na obia ni nko na yenye fo na aduane kra mbra kuruma, it will help. But when they give you the title and yenya twa camera na ye the abeto social media, oh Black Sheriff na yaman the title na yaman title ni di hu nkomo ye pe na no obi ada.
See, Chemo, speak on this finally.
Yeah, I think it will be difficult for us to determine whether they have done something or not. Why am I saying
Chemo,
that?
if they do it, we will hear.
Yeah, because
we will see.
Yeah, but you don't know.
But just as their installment or enskinment is being done on camera all the time. Same, I want to believe if they do something else, they'll put it on camera.
My point is, what is their responsibility? Do you know?
That's what I'm saying. That the title should come with certain responsibilities.
Yeah, and they have not announced that. So why do you then say?
Let me tell you. Me in my hometown, where I come from, the moment you catch up, no, you share lifestyle be, you share contributions be, I be on your own. Why did that? Ye de be hwesa den say okay akwa we ye hwe ne suni ne ban ne the way we living a life ne nyama o otimi organize youth ne de ye na ye ma ne mrante hene nti ye ma ne mrante hene na o wo so de bi dan so say me kromu ase say ye bo jams a e bi ase teenage pregnancy ne nyama he contributes in minimizing some of these things.
Okay, Chemo, take over.
So you will know.
So for them to honor you or give you any title at all, they know your contribution before they will give it to you. So if you are a Black Sheriff and they are honoring you, I think it's because he's famous. He has influence on the people of
the youth, yeah.
Yes, that's why he's getting the title, and they have not given us any responsibility apart from having influence on the youth there. So that's why I was saying that it will be difficult for us to determine what their responsibilities are and what they are supposed to do. They can do something on their own. They can decide to, but that one will be encouraged by what others have done. If Sammy went there and he, after getting the title, he brought a school there or hospital there, when you are also going there and you get the same title, then you'll be forced to do something, at least for you to also say that me too, I did this.
You also contribute.
Yes. Yeah. So until that happens, this is what's going to happen. We won't get much. Why they are giving them the title is the influence that they have. They are not telling them to build schools, build hospital or whatever. I mean, I wish they would talk to them, give them some of these things before they even give them the honor. If they are not doing that, it won't happen. People don't just get up and do things anyhow. No. If there's anything at all that Black Sheriff wants to do or impact, he will do it at Kononguzongo.
Yeah.
Not Tamale.
Yeah. Yeah. Because that is where
he
consider as his roots.
Yes. So if Tamale people wants him to build hospital or influence him based on giving him a title, they will spell it out. They will do certain things for him to feel that no, if I even lobby for people to do something here, I will get the recognition that I need. Apart from me coming from Kononguzongo, I will still want to do something here. So my point is that it looks like they just want to give them the title because of the influence that they have. So they are not expecting, yes. So they are not expecting much from them. That's my honest opinion. And for that reasons, I doubt.
And then again, it brings us a question on our culture.
Yeah.
If we are just giving titles to people because of their fame, then what kind of impact are we building in the society? Because these people, we don't even check their character, we don't check their behavior, but we are giving them titles and giving them what? Youth chief. Yeah. So we see the youth chief, no, yeah, baby. It means that the will be answered to me because your chief nimpo na.
Oh, they say no, I have. The point that I'm trying to make is that they have made it so cheap because some time ago you hardly hear that they are even giving somebody a chieftaincy title,
especially when you are not even a native.
Yeah, it was real, like it wasn't common, but now it looks like so you're popular and now Kobia, then you get one all over the place, not only Tamale people.
I saw a comment from Baba Sadiq and Kwame Dazi's, when Kwame Dazi posted this video, he said, look at how the Gomba people are happily and skinning emoji. I didn't understand it, but I know it might have ethnic reasons.
Yeah.
But that's what his comment was. Look at how the Gomba people are happily and skinning emoji. But
Yeah, that one.
I didn't know how deep that was though.
It was too deep. I think he shouldn't go that far. I mean,
but that was his comment.
Yeah, but this is a common thing happening.
He's not happy about the fact that it will also unite them.
And I think what motivated that particular.
Yeah, I think we shouldn't go deeper like that. I mean, this is something. It looks like it's
political.
a new. Yeah. And this is more like a new trend that is coming, so everybody wants to do it. I mean, all the chiefs, not only in Tamale. I mean, we have seen when the Shea in Cape Coast, and then there's another lady, I think Adina or somebody, the same thing. Eshan on the same thing, Cape Coast, and then we have Bogoso with Fameye and other places. It's more like now it's a fashion. They are just following trends and doing it. So I don't expect anything much from the musicians. If there's anything at all, they will do it in their hometowns because our chiefs.
So this was going to say. It said, see how the Gomba people are happy crowning Emoshiman as their chief with the laughing emojis. But I think we need to understand what he meant.
Yeah, and I really don't want to go the tribal lines or something like that.
It's political,
yeah, that one I really I would discourage anybody at all to go that direction. I mean, this is a trend. It's something that most of our chiefs here, they also want fame or something, so they want to associate with popular people, and they are doing this. I apart from that, I don't see the value because they have done it all over like many times, and we are not seeing any better results. So why would they continue to do it just for the fame?
Okay, thank you. Let me go on to Kojo to speak finally on this. Then we run away.
Shout out to Nana family. Nana Kwam Yuji, Nana Lewin. Nana Samwajan, Nana Samwajan. Nana Omudi Ade. Do they? Is it their intention to crown them as chiefs, which is planned, and they are being invited, or when they go there to play gigs, or they go there to visit and they catch them? And
I'm sure Black Sheriff was there for a media tour. Because today I heard he was on Radio Tamale.
Just that. So it is not like, okay, we want to instill Blacko as a chief, so we send message to him maybe months ahead, then we organize, arrange, and invite him and instill him. But we hear that, Blacko is in Tamale. Hey, call him to come to the palace. Then we.
But what I know is that before they also go, they put out notice that they'll be coming to visit the chief. The Dakpema.
So when you visit now, then they catch you and they instill.
It's not they catch you. Say it well.
No.
When you visit now, they see you.
No, because in my side they will catch you. If they want to, they will come and catch you. So I think they are not being a bit serious with what they are doing, because I remember when Kwame Eugene was crowned, we had some natives saying that why somebody that is not there, it's not from that place, and you have installed him. Meanwhile, we have young men who are fighting for the community, doing great work for the community. You don't see them. They have direct impact with society. You don't see them. Somebody who is in Accra, you want to crown for what reason? And we don't even know their duties as chiefs, what they are supposed to do. If you just see me and you crown me, what do you expect from me? I won't come and do anything. But if there's some responsibilities, as Temo said,
lined up
to it, that okay, as a youth chief, A, B, C, D, or we can even tax you that we know as Black Sheriff, your influence. You also have a lot of young musicians here. So we know you have excelled. We want you to also help us to get one big star in our region. So we have A, B, C, D. Try and help them. Then we will know that okay, this is positive. But just to instill him, he will come back to Accra and nothing happens again. What becomes, it's like we are lessening or we are loosening the value of our culture and how important it is. We are even in this era that some foreigners, white people come into our country and they are being installed as thieves. Even though some of them even come and do certain things in the community which warrant that. But to what purpose? Any moment now, maybe next month, you hear me crown when I draw my sing.
When you're single drum.
When I single drum. My own time people will call me Nana Oyadi Kojoki.
Hello, Oyadi Kojoki.
So it's nice. It's nice, but I think they should have a purpose. The chiefs should have a purpose so that it becomes more weightier. Because when it goes on like this, that next moment when another person visits Tamale, then they will be given a title. Another person goes, will be given a it looks like that has been the trajectory because they give it to Samini. Did they give some to Sister Fia?
No.
They didn't give to Sister. So
no, you can't give it to a woman.
Okay, it is.
I can't give it to
it's
a
woman.
woman.
The men.
Yeah.
So Sarkodie has Sarkodie been to the north before?
He's been there before.
Okay, but he wasn't given.
Some 2012 or 2013. That
they didn't catch him.
When he went to do the I think was it his Mary album? He went to do some album signing there like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Or maybe he didn't visit. Or Blacko is, or because Blacko is a Zongo. It's a Zongo.
No, if you visit, it's not about whether you're a Zongo. Okay. You just have to give them notice that you'll be coming.
So you can be an Akan or whatever, and they will give it to you. It's beautiful. Also, it tells you culture. We tolerate each other in Ghana here. It doesn't matter where you are coming from, but they should do it with a purpose. We should see improvements, or they coming to do better in the community by way of maybe lobbying projects in there, because Blacko has an influence. So if you have a purpose, if you can sit the guy down that okay, we want you to do A, B, C, then you plant it into their minds, they can execute. But maybe you are not giving them any direction, so they don't even know what to do. They have the title, but they don't even know how to use it, because that title isn't any cheap thing. So if you come as a youth chief in that community, even in the same community, you can mobilize some people in the community and do something. Yeah. But it's like they are just giving the titles for the publicity sake, or the mere fact that people will talk about it, or maybe the guys, the youth in there will talk to the chief. Oh, a black sheriff is here. If you give him this title, people will talk about it. The community, Ghana, they will know about us and blah blah. So you give the person, or maybe have that.
Unfortunately, we are even struggling to know the name of the chief who skinned him. My producer Lapiji has tried calling Team Black Chief. What is the name of the chief who is being skinned him?
Don't even know.
It has been a wahala.
And I think
now,
on our part, what we can do.
I saw a release from them.
A release. That small thing they wrote. Oh yeah, I can read what they wrote. No, I can read. I can read what they said. The legend, yes. The one I put in the group is not that is different. That's that's program invitation.
I know it's that one.
Yeah.
But there was one legend shared.
This is what they wrote. Black Sheriff crowned chief in Tamale with the title Nachina, which translates as the youth chief. This is the only thing they have been sharing. Yeah.
Which side of Tamale? Is it the whole Tamale?
Yeah, but how many tamales do you have?
But they don't. They have chiefs. So.
No. If you are crowned, you become.
They have different chiefs. So.
No.
You know what I want to us to do is.
If you are crowned tamale, there is only one place you can be crowned.
What I want us to do is.
I know I've been there before. So
I know you have links, reps in Tamale.
We were not crowned near Dawson. We did not go as one person. I think that they represented about 6 artists or so. That the one I think Kumi Guitar, Obibini, Joyce Blessing, and who again? And near Dawson. Jomo to move and I know backgrounds.
So what I want us to do is we have some reps in Tamale.
Okay, so
I want us to call some of the chiefs and talk to them that why do they give some of these titles, and if there are certain responsibilities that they expect from them. So that
when we go to Tamale, I'm sure this is one of the stories we'll be doing as part of our news gathering when we go outside our region. We are sure going to do this. Thank you so much, Kojokin. Kojokin is an artist. He's a marketing executive. He's a journalist, and he's also one of our pundits here in Ghana's entertainment industry. The man in the middle is Intimbo Solomon. You can also call him Chemo. He's our digital content manager here at Sammy Flex TV. And I also have Nana Reagan. He's a journalist, publicist, and promoter, as well as talent manager.
And also a TikTok influencer.
It's in this account. Yeah, TikTok influencer.
Maka Jose, no me, and you're not a become
a TikTok star. Okay, and he's also a TikTok influencer. At Nana Reagan TikTok. Please go and follow him. Nana influence go. Oh yo. And also to my production team led by Digital Rasta KRC on camera, Richie Flex, editor, director of the show. Emmanuel Forulapiji is the producer, and Gideon Nilam Tessin is our creative director. And I know that you have also been a blessing to this platform. Thanks for watching, thanks for liking the video, thanks for sharing, and on top of it, all your commentaries, we want them. And also know that we'll be meeting again for another live edition very, very soon. But we're also announcing our next trip to Dubai. You want to be a part of it from 9th February to 16th February. We are still open. You just call us, give us a WhatsApp message, give someone a traveling experience, or you yourself can be a part of it. Let's see what God can do us. My name is Sammy Flex. I'll see you when I see you again. We're out of here.